Guys, welcome back to another episode of the Garden Podcast. Let me fix my chair real quick. Guys, welcome back. If you guys are watching us, if you're listening only, thank you so much. I'm here with my brother, MB. You guys probably know it.
The one, the only, almighty Money Boy.
Guys, this is we're gonna do some kind of different today. It's less of an interview style. We're gonna do a little bit more talking about these fights coming up, man. Because if you guys know, we are in the boxing business, so we gotta talk about these fights coming up.
Yeah, we're gonna say the interview for, you know what I'm saying? We got some on paper. So
yeah,
once that shit done, best believe the interview coming.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I was thinking. I was like, we could probably just save the interview for another time. But I hope you guys are watering your plants, checking on everything you're trying to grow in your life, and continue to do what you do. Big fight coming up. What's the biggest one coming up right now?
Shit, the first one we got going on is Davis versus Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
Who you got on there?
Bro, as everybody who's been asking me about this, as a Mexican, y'all already know I gotta go with La Raza. But skill wise, it's tough. Each of them kind of got their own kind of like, you know. The speed is not something to take lightly. Ryan is a quick fighter. He's fast.
Hey, he got some punch. I mean, he got some power behind his punch,
He got some power, definitely. He got some power. I guess if I had to choose, if I had to put money on it, if someone was like, who you got? Money. I'm going to have to go with Tank. But I'm rooting for Ryan just because he's Mexican. Either way, Julio's in that division. Gilbert's going to be in a division.
Facts.
And at the end of the day, I just pick one because of the sport. But, you know, Julio and Gilbert going to go in there and whoop their ass.
Yes,
Who you got though?
I mean, most definitely, you know, boxing, a lot of raza, they be picking fighters based on just race and shit. And that's cool too. You feel me? Like if you're casual, you don't know about boxing like that, yeah, you know what I'm saying, go for your countrymen and shit. But boxing, you gotta go skill for skill. You know what I'm saying? And it's not and picking a fighter doesn't take away from the other fighter either. You feel me? Like both of these fighters, you know, you could say what you want to say about Ryan Garcia, you know. We could say what we want to say about them folks, but they made it to the top, you know what I'm saying? They up there, you know, not only now becoming pay-per-view stars, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, they worked their ass to get to that position. You feel me? So they got to be like certain respect to every fighter. So it's like when you pick a fighter, it's like don't take no offense that we ain't pick, you know, Ryan Garcia because he was Mexican or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, you pick your fighter based on skills, based on what you believe, and because of that, I got Tank Davis on that.
That's a good explanation of how to say it, because you know people are getting salty about that shit.
Most definitely, man. You know, a lot of folks be coming up to us and be like, man, what y'all picking? You know what I'm saying? So and so, they're not Raza. You gotta do this and that. And I'm like, look, man. And sometimes we might be wrong. Shit, Ryan Garcia might shock the world, and we might be like, damn, we should have believed in him a little bit more. You feel me? And it's like, but that's the fight game. It's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? You pick your fighters. You might like them because of their personality. You might like them because of their fighting style. You might like them because of they got cool tattoo. They look whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's how, you know what I'm saying? That's how that shit goes. Either way, you know, best of luck to both of them. It's going to be a great fight. It's a great fight for boxing. See, they both got to be praised because they both made the fight happen at like in their prime, young. You know what I'm saying? Take that. They're not even fighting for a belt. They're not fighting for nothing.
They're fighting at 137, 136.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
I mean, but they just fighting for pride. They just trying to see who's better.
Yeah.
You know
neither of them have a belt at 135, do they?
Yeah. No,
they don't.
Devin Haney got
the belts.
Haney got all the belts and shit.
I
think Tank got probably like the French.
Well, there's like a shit ton of belts.
What's it called? The French fry?
The franchise. There's a shit ton of belts. That's the stupid thing about it. Obviously, they're gonna fight 12 rounds as main event. How do you? Okay,
I mean, that's great.
No, like yeah, dude. If it's a main event, you gotta fight 12 rounds.
Most definitely.
I don't like seeing those 10 round shit. Yeah, even if it's not for a belt, I think.
Nah, especially if it's pay per view. Nah.
Got to.
I say you gotta do 15, but you know. It is what it is.
And be gonna bring the 15 rounds back.
Shit.
But so you chose Tank.
Yeah.
How do you think it's gonna play out though? Based on, like you said, skill. Obviously, race got nothing to do with it, but based on skill, what do you see Ryan having flaws in, and how Tank can capitalize?
I see him being like a little bit close, like Tank versus Rolly. I just don't see Ryan. Well, I don't know. I see the same attributes as Rolly from Ryan and shit. If you see his last two fights, you know when he fought Emmanuel Tago, he wasn't doing no technique. He wasn't doing nothing. He was just swinging to like knock his opponent out, and he ain't do nothing to Tago. And Tago was a little guy. He made him go all the way to 140. When he fought
him at 140.
Yeah, well,
right?
they didn't even make 140. That's the thing.
Like
Like
139.
Ryan, nah, he was like 138. Cause they didn't even make 140 both of them. That's why I don't get what Ryan Garcia talking about. Oh, I'm not a 135 pound no more, and this and that.
He's kind of. I've heard a couple of different things. Like he's like some days, like one time he was like, I'm a 140, I can't reach 135.
Yeah.
And for this fight, he was like, I can reach 135 while we fight at 136.
But
yeah.
see, that's the thing too. It's like, for me, if once I get this shit going, and you know, I'm trying to do my debut at 140, then drop to 135, get my body comfortable and shit. But if they give me an opportunity for a belt or something at 130, I'm like, man, fuck it. I'm gonna fucking sacrifice myself to get to that shit. You feel
At
me?
130?
So, yeah.
130?
Yeah. I will go down to 130 for a belt. You know what I'm saying? And then keep it going. Cause that's, you know what I'm saying? That's an opportunity and shit. So I see,
that's true.
Or if you see like a name or something. So that's why I respect Ryan for that, man. Cause I'm like, okay, he said what he want to say, but he's still gonna make, you know what I'm saying, 136 or whatever. So.
But going back to how you think the fight's gonna play out.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be like
Rolly, you said?
Like Rolly, a little bit, not too much like Rolly and shit, but they both got similar styles where they leave they, you know what I'm saying, when they punch, they leave their chin all the way up and shit. So he gotta be real careful with shit like that. And
yeah, especially with closing his fucking eyes.
Yeah,
that's a habit that I feel like.
And he gotta be careful with them hooks, cause if y'all notice, man, he gets caught with them hooks. Like
who, Ryan?
Yeah, if you watched the fight with Fortuna or Emmanuel Tago, the one punch that always landed on him was either the hook or straight right, and it's like, and I think both of them was smaller than Tank. So yeah,
you think that?
Cause I don't see him boxing. Like I never see him,
Ryan.
Yeah, I don't see him boxing and shit. Like I don't think he gonna be jab, move around, like, you know, some De La Hoya type shit.
I don't think so either.
And he's too flat footed. Like he ain't never like. I don't see him moving around or nothing. So I feel like he's gonna try to like power his way through and shit.
The thing about Tank is like,
and Tank moves around, so it's not that he's just gonna be standing.
He does, but he's also not perfect. Like Tank is not. He's not like a perfect fighter though. He doesn't get hit.
He gets hit for sure. The thing with Tank though is he's studying your every move as the fight is going, finding that one opening so he could just boom pop you with it. You feel me? And we just get popped with that one pop. It's like you gonna see, you know what I'm saying, them stars, and then you gonna see if you really about that shit. So both of them is dangerous though, cause Ryan touches him. You know what I'm saying? Just like he said, like with Rolly, he was like, yeah, man, I felt Rolly's punch. He said them shits felt like bricks. You know, so it's
Tank said that?
Yeah.
I think in boxing, especially when it's like a high level fight like this, with, like you said, two prime guys, every fighter has I was talking to one of my students these last couple of days. I was telling them every fighter at a skill set like this has not a neutralizing factor, but a more of a neutralizing factor when it comes to, if you lack in this makes up for it, right? Yeah. So one of the things that Tank has, as everybody knows, it has power, right? So even if he lacks skill, and like I said, he gets hit and this and that, when he touches you, it's over. You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
And then the same thing with Ryan. Ryan has gotten to where he's at because he may not have the most power, he may not have the best boxing, but he is a fast motherfucker.
Nah, he is fast.
So
he has reach advantage.
So this is a great fight for anybody really interested in seeing the speed versus power. Because I'm not saying
because they're both
fast.
That's really it. Is speed versus power. Yeah. Because Ryan's like main thing is speed, and Tank's main thing is power. Like you don't really see both of them boxing like that. You feel me? Like I ain't never seen Tank try to box somebody.
He did against Cruz, but it wasn't what I like to see, at least. I don't know. I know people, that was a controversial fight though.
It is. I mean, like,
not Santa Cruz though. What's his name? Pitbull Cruz.
Pitbull Cruz.
Yeah, not Santa Cruz, because he took Santa Cruz out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but I'm saying like he ain't boxing people like
You talking about his boxing skill is not up to par like
Yeah,
people
like
think it is?
combinations
Yeah.
and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I never seen
'Cause
Tank. I never
once-
seen Tank throw like a 4-piece, 6-piece at the same time. Like,
But do you think it's also because like now that I think about it, you think it's also because like once he touches them with like 1, 2, and then the motherfucker's out.
Yeah,
Before he lands
yeah,
his
most
third one.
definitely.
Yeah.
That's
You see
why
what I'm
it's
saying?
the same thing with Ryan Garcia. Like
Yeah.
he's fast, so he's like he doesn't need like he hasn't had the need to be doing that shit. So they get comfortable. You feel me? And,
Yeah. Dude, I just
that's why this fight is good because both of them will bring that out of both like each
Yeah.
other. You feel me? They're gonna be like, okay, I can't just depend on my power. Okay, I can't just depend on my speed. We're gonna have to go ahead and think outside the box for it. That's why fights like these are so great because you see the skill sets of and their mindset and shit and what they thinking or whatever. You feel me? And how good of a boxers really are.
I'm fucking excited because I want to see what
we buying it.
Hell yeah, well, if you find a good stream, shit. But I am gonna try to get a live going up, you know.
If the feds watching, we ain't streaming nothing.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
we buying. Anyways, it's gonna be a good fight. I've got a lot of a lot of people are picking Ryan, to be honest, that I've talked to. Yeah, they're like Ryan. And like I said, I just want to see what it brings out of both of them.
Good.
But
that's good that people are picking and that people are paying attention to boxing. You feel me? I love that.
That's because you
go ask anybody right now. Yo, you heard about Ryan and Tank? Bro, everybody talking about that shit. Everybody know who, you know what I'm saying, both of them motherfuckers is. So I love that. Like,
but you know, dude, you know what the cool thing about a fight like this is that, bro, fuck the fans and fuck everything else. When it comes to like a skillful fighter versus a skillful fighter, don't like obviously you want to go in there to fucking whoop ass and win, right? But if you go out like obviously and you lose, bro, if Ryan loses, if Tank loses, I'm gonna be like, well, they made the fight happen and you showed what you got. You know what I mean? Like that's something that's very important.
Like let's say Ryan Garcia loses. You know what I'm saying? People are saying, Ryan gonna lose or whatever. But he makes it 12 rounds. I'm be like,
that makes a statement. I'm like, in itself.
And then he puts it on a good ass fight. Bro, that's big respect too. That's technically taking like a good win. I mean, a good loss because it's like Pitbull Cruz. He lost, but look, motherfuckers love Pitbull Cruz after that fight, and nobody knew who the fuck Pitbull Cruz was. So it's like, I'm pretty sure Ryan puts a good fight, or whoever loses, Ryan or Tank, bro, the rematch gonna be crazier because motherfuckers gonna be like, yo, the first one was fucking. It's like Morales versus Barrera, the first one. That shit was insane. The second one was even fucking crazy. Well. Which one you think was better, the first one or the second one?
How many were there? There was like
3 of them.
3, right?
Yeah, because it was like I think it was like 1-1, or it was like a draw 1. I forgot how it went.
Yeah, I don't remember exact details either. But obviously the first one, right? The first one just leading up to it. The second one is like you want to see what happens in the next one. That's why rematches are great though.
Definitely.
Rematches are great because it's like fuck that happened the first time, but the first fight was so good that it's like you don't know what could happen on the second one. So I don't know, bro. I can't pick between, but I love both of them. That was a great rivalry. And have you seen their podcast?
Yeah,
dude, that shit is so nice. That shit is hard. How
I feel like they just gotta think a little outside the box. Cause I think they only talk about like Mexican fighters or some shit like that, and I feel like they should like interview other fighters.
Will they be speaking in Spanish?
No, they speak English. Both of them, they learn English.
No, I know they know English, but in the interviews when they
they could translate. Or they could have somebody. I mean, they got the money for it.
They can make it happen. They can make it happen. That's
they get paid and shit.
Yeah. Like that shit. Their studio is like nice as fuck.
I love their studio.
Yeah, their studio is really nice.
And the intro is pretty dope too.
Yeah.
I think I'm subscribed to him. Shout outs to Barrera and Morales. You feel me?
Yeah, y'all doing y'all thing.
Yeah, 2 Mexican legends. Fuck that. Two legends in the sport.
No, period.
Overall.
No, period. Hell.
Hey, you said it. I ain't.
Nah.
I almost had me saying it too. I was about to say,
Nah, but listen. You think there's gonna be a rematch if do you think there's gonna be a rematch if Tank loses?
Yeah, he got the rematch clause.
Oh, Ryan doesn't?
Nah. So let's talk about that a little bit, man.
How you feel about that?
I'm rooting for Tank and shit, but he kind of made me not want. It's like Usyk and Tyson. You feel me? Tyson Fury. Mm-hmm. How Tyson Fury doing all this dumb shit. He's like, I want. How much he say? He said he wanted 30% of
His
of
purse?
the buy. Yeah, the
No,
purse.
no.
He wanted like the majority. Like,
Oh, it was
a
it was a 70-30 split.
Yeah.
So he wanted 70%.
Yeah, he wanted.
Yeah.
And then he said he wanted to do some other shit, and Uzi was like, "Let's do it. Like I don't care."
That fight
so
fell through for some reason though.
because of Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
Because Uzi, like, he was accepting all the things, and that fight, I had Usyk. I mean, I had Tyson Fury, but after I heard all those things that he was trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, lowball him and do this and that and whatever, I'm like, man, fuck Tyson Fury. I'm going for Usyk. Like, bro, like, Uzyk's wanting to make the fight happen. It's the same thing with Ryan. It's like Javante made all these motherfucking rules, you know, the rehydration clause.
And Ryan still took the fight.
Yeah, so
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You gotta respect that, man.
Like,
You gotta respect that.
Like, I think Ryan a little soft motherfucker, but you know what I'm saying? With that,
see, I thought that too, but like,
hold on. After watching him in the interviews and all action, I kind of like that little motherfucker a little bit more. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. He know how to talk. You feel me? Like, he know how to sell the. Because when it came down to the interview and shit, bro, he's the one that was doing all the. You know what I'm saying? Like, hyping this shit up, and I seen the other podcasts been talking. I'm like.
No, yeah, he knows what he's doing. Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Right.
He knows. I mean, obviously,
I just be hating motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be.
The thing, but that's the thing. I've always said it when I mean, as a fighter, right? Anybody can relate as a fighter. When you see somebody in the position that you're looking to get to, right? Like, because Ryan is one of the top prospects at 135, and that's what you're aiming for. Obviously, you're not gonna be like, "Oh, I love Ryan." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but there is a level of respect when it comes to seeing another fighter do his thing. Yeah. But that you kind of don't always gotta like talk about it, but it's there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, so you don't gotta kiss nobody's ass. But at the same time, it's like
you gotta be like, okay,
it's like
you're doing your thing.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he ain't done nothing to me, so it's like, why the fuck should I hate him? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now it's different.
It's just like I said, everybody got
competition, bro. It's just competitive.
Yeah, that's basically
it's just
it.
A competitive spirit.
That's basically it. Because I see it as like, hopefully one day, one day we're gonna be facing that motherfucker face to face, and it's like, bro, we ain't on no friendly shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not my friend. We not no partners or nothing.
Did you hear? You heard that he went up to Tank at the club?
Yeah. See, like that shit, like,
yeah, that shit was stupid as hell. I don't know why he did that.
He should have done that after you whoop his ass.
After they fight, even if he loses, like they should just
and I'm pretty sure Tank gonna shake his hand after they fight.
I think so,
because like we said, bro, like he accepted wherever Tank was wanted in the contract. With everybody else would have just delayed it. You know what I'm saying? Would have delayed the fight or wouldn't even accept it or whatever. You feel me?
Yeah, dude, that fight is...
I mean, that's also respect to Devin Haney. That's why I respect Haney as well. You feel me? Personally, I don't really like Haney's style. He boring as hell to me. Like, his fights put me to sleep. He's gotten better over the time. Like, the last fight with Cambosos, that was a pretty entertaining one. Like, he did his thing.
Right back. Go ahead.
But, you know, Haney is willing, you know, he was willing to accept all of Cambosa's demands and shit. So, you know, you gotta respect the man of that. Like, when you see, people gotta respect these fighters when they accept these demands from the other fighters. So, quote unquote, personally, I hate this shit, the A side bullshit. You feel me? Like, they shouldn't be no A side, B side shit. It should just be like, make the fight happen. Both y'all motherfuckers either do this or y'all don't do this. And, you know, like the UFC. You know what I'm saying? You don't see the UFC motherfuckers being like, oh, he gets a rehydration but he doesn't, and he gets more money because, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah. I mean, unless you're the champ and shit, like, it's understandable,
but there's a whole business behind that.
Nah,
you know? Yeah, there's a whole business behind that. Like, you see
it's
the
politics. You know what I'm saying?
It's business politics in the sense of, like, the UFC is a sanctioned organization that's like that has these fighters signed.
No,
right?
Definitely.
So, and then boxing is like,
it's like everybody independent.
Yeah, everybody's independent.
Everybody independent contract.
Yeah. So it's like they don't. It's not the same thing, but I used to think I wanted boxing to look kind of like UFC. They have like a roster and one belt, and I still want to see the one belt. You know what I mean?
You prefer one belt over the 4 belts?
Actually, I like all the belts, but I mean, what I mean by one belt is like, I don't want to see a motherfucker holding an interim belt for like 2 years. I don't want to see a motherfucker holding a franchise belt. I don't want to see nobody holding a silver belt.
I think they should just be the interim belt, and
the champion belt.
the champion
Yeah,
belt.
yeah.
And the
but the interim belt has an expiration date. Like if you don't fight, if you don't fight, because the interim belt is just like the step up to.
But I feel like once you get the interim belt, that should automatically lock you for that fight for the
champion.
belt, for the belt, for the champ of that belt. And no matter what the champ says, like either he gets stripped of his belt,
and then the interim becomes the champion. Yeah.
And it ain't no, cause that's the problem. You know, there ain't no point of the interim belt. That's the good thing about the UFC, because once you get the interim belt, you go for the champ.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Fight the champ.
As for boxing, you get the interim belt, but that don't mean shit. The other fighter has the control, saying, "Nah, you never fighting for this belt," and they still let him keep the belt. So it's like,
that's the crazy thing, though. That's the crazy thing.
So yeah, if that's the case, might as well take that motherfucker off too, because there ain't no point of having it. You feel me?
No, like the stupid thing about the fucking like boxing organizations, right? Yeah. I love the belts. But I don't love every fucking random ass belt. But I hate that it's like, oh, this is
like the
mandatory. No, a WBC mandatory, WBO mandatory. I'm like, okay, they're the mandatories, but those things are so ignored.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they got apply some pressure on that shit. Like,
but there's no like, I feel like when they do that, it's just a statement, because it's not like they can force somebody to fight somebody else.
Yeah.
They can't. They just can't. Because, like you said, everybody's individual. And what we see, I mean, but like Ryan and Tank were talking about for the lead up to this fight, it's like hopefully this inspires other fighters to kind of start fighting in their prime.
Most definitely. Yeah. I think
Haney is a great example of that, though. I think so.
Nah, most definitely. Yeah. I think Haney's the one that sparked it on them, to be honest. Because they see Haney, he got the belts. And I don't care what anybody say. You ain't got the belts, you ain't the face of shit. Like,
that's true.
You gotta have them belts. I don't give a fuck how much money you make. I don't give a fuck how many fans you got. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter, bro. You need
if you don't got the belts,
how you the champ? Like, you can't say, "Oh, I'm the face of boxing," and you ain't got no belts. Like, who is like? Nah, bro. Like you it sound like excuses to me. It sounds like you scared of finding the champ.
Haney's the one that really has the belts. Like
I respect Haney. Yeah. I respect. Like, same thing with him, man. I thought that motherfucker was soft and corny and shit, but he grew over me
Haney's gotten a lot better though. Haney's gotten like
most definitely.
The thing about Haney though is that motherfucker's like his genetics just didn't help him when it comes to power. Like, I see him swinging. He really swings to fucking hurt motherfuckers.
And he got good technique. He got really good technique too.
You think he's beating Loma?
Yeah, I got Haney on that.
Knockout?
Most definitely.
He could.
Shit, he might.
No, Loma's been dropped before, but not like a serious drop.
Yeah.
He's been dropped like a flash knockdown and this and that.
Yeah.
But I think I haven't seen. That's one of the things I was gonna sit down and do the other day. I was gonna watch the Loma fight to see how his last one was. But I think you're the one that told me, or somebody told me, that it wasn't good. He didn't have a good performance in his last fight.
Who he fought? Who was the last fight?
I don't know, some random dude.
I forgot. But yeah, I got Haney on that one for sure.
Yeah, Haney has fought some really good people though. The Cambozos one, The Cambozos was a great rematch. The rematch was better than the first one, I think. But that's a good one. Who else he fought? He fought Linares. That was another one. I think Haney is has a better resume than Ryan does, to be honest. Ryan only has like Luke Campbell.
Who? Haney?
Haney and Ryan. Who has a better resume? I think.
Most definitely. Haney got Linares. He has Gamboa.
Oh yeah, he has Gamboa.
Cambozos.
Yeah, twice. Now he's about to have Loma.
Who else he fought? So yeah, Haney
I think that's where it started. It started with Linares, and then that kind of once he broke that barrier of
that right there. I think Linares is a really good one because
I don't think Ryan would have. Well, Ryan was supposed to fight him, right?
Linares, yeah. That's when he pulled out like 5 fights and shit. You know what I'm saying?
It was that year.
Yeah, I think so. See, that's one thing that I didn't fuck with Ryan because he pulled out of fights like 5 of them. he was supposed to fight Tank sooner, because that fight was gonna happen sooner, and then he dropped that shit out so he could fight Pacquiao. But then,
bro, no, he wasn't even. The fight was never made.
he
no,
was just saying it. You know what I'm saying? And
that
then
was all just rumors.
he was like, "Oh, why would I take the Tank fight when I could fight Pacquiao, legend, this and that?" And then Pacquiao came out and was like, "Man, I ain't tell nobody."
Pacquiao's like, I never,
like,
I wasn't.
like, we ain't never even talked. What you talking about?
Yeah, that was a weird one. That was weird. Dude, I thought Ryan was going like crazy that year. I was like, what the fuck?
Nah, he was.
Yeah,
man.
like something was going on where
he was around Oscar too long. You know what I'm saying?
Started touching some of that fucking.
He was on that powder joint. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but let's talk about this weekend.
Just get it. What's going on this weekend?
Not a lot of people know about it, which is not shocking because this motherfucker puts people to sleep.
Oh yeah.
In the sense, not in the ring.
Oh yeah.
But the people in the crowd. We got Shakur versus Yoshino. I think that's how you pronounce it. Oh. I'm not a big fan of Shakur Stevenson. I know everybody likes to talk about him like he's the next big thing, this and that. He has. I think the only good fight that I liked watching from him was against Herring. But Herring fought a terrible fight, and I guess you got to give props to Shakur for emphasizing on that, though.
I mean, we'll give him. I mean,
just that one though. No, I don't give him no other one.
We'll give him Oscar Valdez too. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give him. I
give him
about
that one too.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Both of them fights because
no, actually I don't. You know why? Because at the end of the fucking last round, this motherfucker chose to run
he ran.
instead of actually standing in there and fighting. And that I don't give him that one because I'm like that was you want to run around like you did a great performance, but you really just step back the whole fight, and I hate that shit. But go ahead.
But see, that's the thing. Like I don't see how people hyping him up to be this like monster that's gonna come at 135 and like beat everybody. I'm like, bro, how many knockouts he got? He got like 6 of them hoes. He is a 126 pounder that went up to 130. He ain't knocking nobody at 130. He ain't knocking nobody at 126. So what makes y'all think he gonna knock somebody out in 135? It's like it makes no sense. But we better find out.
Let's see how many knockouts he has. Oh yeah, he doesn't have 6, but he has 9 knockouts out of 19. That's not.
It's like
It's not the best ratio, but
it's like
it's a 47. Oh. It's like a 47%. That's what it says right here, 47%.
Yeah, but see, that's with little motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's what.
Let's see when his last knockout was. UD, TKO. Oh, whoa, Jamel Herring.
And I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with Herring right there.
Well, Herring was a late starter. He started late in boxing.
But he had a great performance against
It's just fights. I think it's just like they say, styles make fights.
Nah, that's true.
And that style that Shakur played that day.
Look, I'm not gonna say Shakur is trash. I just personally don't like him. Like his personality, like I just think that motherfucker lame as fuck. You feel me? Like to me, he's nothing that I'm like, oh yeah, cool. Nah, like I hear him talk, I'm like, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like he just has that punchable face. Like I don't fuck with him. It's nothing personal. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just it's certain people that you see. It's like, when folks be looking at me and they be looking at my videos and shit and they be like, oh, man, this motherfucker. It's the same thing with him. Like, that's how I feel about him. Because I'm not going to say he ain't got no skills. Like, the motherfucker got skills. You know what I'm saying? But, man, they talking about he's going to be better than the 4 grades. Talking about he gonna be better than Sugar Ray Leonard.
Oh, no. Sugar Ray Leonard?
Duran, Hearns, Hagler, you know what I'm saying?
The thing that
they talking about he gonna be better than Floyd and all this kind of. Somebody tweeted out talking about after Canelo's era is done or after Canelo retires, Shakur is the next face of boxing. I'm like, bro.
After Canelo?
Yeah.
Shakur.
Well,
like I was saying at the like,
bro, he ain't selling shit. He like his numbers ain't making no numbers. He ain't make like they. I understand they trying to hype him up and so they could sell this shit, you feel me?
Yeah.
But, and people falling for it. Clearly, people falling for it because, bro, I see everywhere talking about Shakur's the best one right now. Shakur, I'm like, bro, he ain't even fight nobody.
I think Floyd left a weird print on the boxing scene about the whole hit don't get hit thing. So he left that in like the people's minds, the fans' minds, so that the fans when they see that now they think, oh, that's great boxing.
You know what's crazy? It's like. Depending on who is the face, they really and let's be honest, Canelo's the same way. He's kind of similar to Floyd, where he's not really too much of a, Canelo ain't got no knockout ratio like that. He ain't knocking motherfuckers out. So everybody, whoever is at the top or was at the top before that person won, is who they look up to and the style that they try to imitate and shit. You feel me? So it's just crazy how much power one fighter has when it's daytime. You feel me? Because before that, it was Mike Tyson. It was motherfucking Roy Jones Jr. It was Chavez and De La Hoya era. And even De La Hoya, De La Hoya was fighting everybody, like back to back. Like Shane Mosley was fighting everybody. Roy Jones was fighting everybody. You feel me? And then came Floyd, and then Floyd's like, nah, I'm gonna take my time. And then everybody copied that shit. You feel me? But it's understandable because Floyd made the most money, so I guess they trying to be like,
they're just trying to make the money.
Yeah.
Because whether Shakur fights this
Pretty
weekend,
Boy Floyd was fighting everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be Money Boy. Money Boy. Everybody want to be Money May, but they don't want to be Pretty Boy Floyd.
So. But the thing, like Shakur, right? Shakur doesn't have like a huge fan base in the sense. Like Shakur Stevenson is well known in the boxing community.
Hold on. Who you got? Shakur or Haney?
If they fought?
Yeah.
Just because Haney's got no damn power, I feel like Shakur would probably take it. Just because he's a little more. Honestly, I think it will go to decision. I don't even think there would be no knockout because they both kind of fight on their back foot. Yeah. I think Haney brings it in a little bit more, so he'll be more vulnerable to counters. So I think it'll be like a little tick for tat kind of fight. I think Shakur would take it on a decision, but like a boring decision. I don't think he'll take it on like Shakur knock down Devin Haney. Yeah, you know what I mean. But just because, like you said, I'm not a huge fan of Shakur Stevenson, but I am. Like I do, you gotta recognize he's got good defensive skills, but that's all he got. He's got defensive skills that it doesn't win fights impressively, and I don't like that. Yeah. But going back to him versus this weekend, he could fight the guy this weekend and still make the same noise as if he was fighting like a random dude. That's why I feel like they're taking it slow. They want to build more money and this and that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. But one thing I do respect about Shakur is he wants the top guys. Like, when he came to 135, he called out Pitbull Cruz, and Pitbull Cruz, that boy pussy. He
didn't
backed
take
up.
It, actually. Yeah, he didn't take it.
I don't know what Pitbull taking, man. He ain't no Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to talk about Mexicans having a heart. That motherfucker ain't had no heart. And I feel like Pitbull Cruz would have taken that. The same thing with Haney. I feel like Haney would beat Shakur.
When was the last time Pitbull Cruz fought?
When he fought Gamboa, probably last year. Or the beginning of this year. I can't remember.
Because I don't know. I think Pitbull is kind of like, I don't think he wants to fight no more. I think if he does fight again. Oh no, wait, he fought 2022 on the 9th, or what is that? No, not too long ago. He fought in Los Angeles.
Against Gamboa?
No, he fought one more after Gamboa.
Did? We'll see. He fought nobody.
Eduardo Ramirez. Yeah, just
I don't think I ever heard of him.
27-3, but I don't know. Yeah, he's nice, I think he just wants that rematch with
Tank
again, because he wants to make a lot of money.
But see, that's the thing though. Like I don't understand that game plan at all. Because you should learn from Charlo. Charlo been waiting for Canelo for the longest. And
bro, let's not talk about Charlo. Fucking Charlo, dude. I used to admire the Charlo brothers.
Well, one of them is undisputed. And he put on a hell of a fight.
Against yeah. Which one is that one? The bigger one?
No, the smaller one.
Yeah, there's one that hasn't fought in a while.
That was the one that wants Canelo.
Bruh.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't tell the difference between Jamal.
Yeah, Jermel and Jamal.
Yeah, so I don't know which one's which. I'd be like, okay, so which one's the 154 one?
I don't know which one's which, but the one that be waiting around for Canelo, he's the one, like the one that hasn't lost. Because there's one that lost to what's his name? Made in Detroit. What's his name? What's his? I can't think of his name right now, but his Instagram handle was Made in Detroit.
Yeah, he just lost to
Harrison. Tony Harrison.
Yeah,
Tony Harrison.
He just lost. He lost to
Zune. No.
Yeah, his son.
Yeah. Damn, and that was a hard one to watch, bro.
Yeah, that was a hard one to watch.
Because I like Harrison. I like Tony. He's
entertaining as hell too.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. I think he looks like. I think he's a cool dude. We might have to go to Detroit check out their gym.
No cap.
Nah, seriously, we gotta go. Last time we were in Detroit, we didn't get the chance to stop by any boxing gyms, but we gotta make sure next time we're up there, we can tap in. You know,
most definitely put in some rounds.
So who do you got this weekend though? Shakur and Yoshino.
I got Yoshino, man.
Yes, sir, Yoshino. I've never seen him fight.
I hope he just applies that pressure. You feel me?
So, I hope he does something to bring something out of Shakur that we haven't seen. Yeah.
Cause I feel like I don't know.
Cause if he does what he always does, I'm just gonna turn off the TV and go to sleep. For real.
Nah, facts. But I don't know. I don't know what happened with Valdez and the other motherfuckers. Cause they ain't throw shit.
Well, Valdez, I was watching his fights. I was watching him spar with Canelo, and I'm like, damn, Valdez he need to work on that fucking boxing. Like he really.
I feel like
people like Valdez though. They get into their mindsets of like, I'm a Mexican fighter. I fight Mexican style.
Nah, but look, hold on. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about Mexican style real quick.
Okay.
A lot of people get it confused nowadays. They say Mexican style is brawling. That's not Mexican style. Mexican style is having defense, offense, all the attributes and shit. The only difference that makes it Mexican style is when it comes down to brawling, we don't back down for that motherfucker. We're like, oh, you want to throw hands? Let's throw hands then. And we go in there, bitch. You feel me? When it comes down to having heart, that's Mexican style. When you look in your ass beat and you're like, this shit looks like the motherfucking dime, and you motherfucking keep going, that's Mexican style. So let's get that straight, because if you see the greats, Salvador Sanchez, he had defense, he had offense, and he was a technical fighter. Chavez, same thing. You know what I'm saying? They call Chavez one of the greatest defensive fighters of all times. When he fights,
Chavez?
Bro, yeah. You couldn't touch Chavez, bro. Prime Chavez, bro. That motherfucker was tougher than nails, bro.
He was a tough motherfucker.
Oscar de la Hoya. Oscar de la Hoya was a great boxer. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely.
Even Canelo nowadays. Canelo got great defense. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see why I want people to start getting confused that Mexican style means brawling. Nah, it just means if it comes down to brawling. Marquez, you know what I'm saying? Great counter fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah, Marquez was clean with those.
The ones I would say was brawlers was more like probably like Barrera. He was a straightforward fighter.
Yeah, that's a good. That's a good one.
Morales was
Eric Morales.
He was
more technical.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was more technical for sure. But like you said, he wasn't afraid of fucking.
Yeah, that's why Barrera. See,
that's why that rivalry was great. Yeah,
because you know when
let's get it.
When the reason that fight was so good is because you know Morales. I think Morales was smaller than Barrera, and he had to go up in weight. And, you know, when you go up in weight, that ain't no joke, man. People think, you know, a pound. You know, when people, they be like, oh, that fighter came only a pound over. Why are they tripping? Oh, he came 0.5 over. Why are you tripping? Bro, you guys don't understand. That 0.5 of a pound, man, that shit feels like an extra brick in somebody's hands. You feel me? That's why you got to be even. Both of y'all make the same shit or it's nothing, because then both of y'all like equally match at that point. You feel me? If somebody's a little higher, just even a little bit, gives them a small advantage that might knock your ass out. You feel me? And if you never fought, like, you don't know what that feels like. You never cut weight and fight somebody, you don't know what that feels like. You feel me? But shit, I forgot what we was talking about.
Anyways, we was talking about
Mexican style.
Yeah, we were talking about Mexican style.
But yeah, that's what I explained in Mexico. I had to get that out there because a lot of people get that confused nowadays.
You think
because Valdez would be like, I fight Mexican, bro. That ain't no Mexican style. That's called brawling, bro. You a brawler, like,
yeah, he brawls, and
he didn't. You know what I'm saying?
One of the things I saw in that fight against Shakur Stevenson was, this dude had no jab.
Yeah,
he literally would come in like he thought he would. The thing about that fight that I saw Valdez doing, I don't know what his coaches were telling him. I was like, why are you trying to counter a counter puncher? Like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Like, why? Why are you trying to outbox a counter puncher that likes to move and box?
Like, definitely.
You gotta learn.
You gotta learn how to cut the ring.
You just gotta. There's a lot of things he could have worked on. I mean, I can go into a lot of details, but that'll take the whole time. But it's also like. His game plan in that fight was just terrible.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Because I don't think
both of them. Because he fought him twice.
He didn't fight Valdez and Shakur.
I think so.
No, they didn't fight twice.
I swear they had. Yeah.
No, they didn't fight twice.
Shakur.
I don't know what he talking about. They didn't fight twice, but yeah, he could have done a lot of things differently there, man.
What am I thinking about Campos?
We also got the undercard of Shakur.
Oh no, I'm thinking about Campos.
Yeah. No, we this man been thinking about the wrong fight. Nah,
I mean, they're both kind of the same. I mean, ain't gonna lie, that's kind of the same.
no,
Shakur,
it was kind of the same. Yeah.
Haney and Cambosis, it was like the same
Yeah.
shit
It
with
was kinda the same. You're not
Shakur
wrong.
versus Valdez. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause
And fuck Valdez. I don't give a fuck, man. You use steroids.
oh,
fuck you.
Valdez
You know
is
what
a
I'm
cheater. I
saying?
forgot about that. Guys, let me say something real quick about this whole steroid user shit. I don't give a fuck if you are a fighter, if you're not a fighter. This really, the people that will really understand what I'm about to say are fighters. People who have actually competed, people who actually have understand the boxing business and understand the boxing, like
any
the sport.
Any athlete.
No, not any athlete, because if you're not a fighter, you don't get it. Because even like football players and this and that can use steroids and they'll get away with it because you're not hurting nobody. But in a fighting competitive sport, when you go in there and you risk your life on the line, like I'm not talking about, oh, I might get injured in a football game and die. No, there's, it's not likely. In boxing and fighting, it's very likely that you could get really hurt and permanently. So if anybody out there that supports these people who have gotten caught using steroids, how do those people have any credibility to anything you say after that? If you already lied to the people, if you already pretended like you didn't do it, if you already did all that, why? How do these fans still have any how do these fighters still have any credibility to these fans? I'm just saying, don't believe these guys, man. If they lie to you once, especially John Jones, that's a big one. Everyone wants to talk about he's the GOAT and this and that. I don't want to ramble on too much, but it's also like
3 times plus.
Yeah, that's the thing. And even what's his name? Even Canelo got caught with some shit. Yeah. Fucking Valdez got caught with some shit. It's weird. It's just like, how can you guys still support fighters that gotten caught when there's like a bunch of clean fighters that you can support? But all I'm gonna say is fuck steroids, fuck anybody who uses PEDs and all that kind of stuff. If you do that, you're a coward, because you're a coward in this sport, right? Do that in anything else you want. If you want to do it in bodybuilding, if you want to do it in this and that, that's cool, because you're not hurting nobody. But in this beautiful sport that I love so much, why would you? It's stupid. It's cheating, and it's almost like going into a knife fight with a gun. That's not fair.
So you know what? I applaud Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Because that's even after Valdez got caught with the steroids. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And he still fought him.
That's true.
So, even if I say fuck Shakur, you saying, like, see,
no, that's a good reason.
You saying there's certain things that you got to respect of certain motherfuckers, even if you don't like them and shit. You feel me? Because, hey, I respect him for that. I'm like, bro, you fought him even after you knew he used steroids. He was like, I think he said, he's like, I hope he uses steroids so I can whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I think he did say that.
I'm like, shit. Hey, I fuck with that. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. Y'all know, the people that know me that's watching, y'all know I talk a whole lot of shit. So I usually like shit talkers and shit.
Yo, quick, what's it called?
But I still got Yoshino.
Quick pick over the fights on his undercard. Just choose when I call him out. Right. We've got. Wait, who the fuck is on that? I know it's Hold on one second. There's 2 main people on the undercard that I want to see who you got. Obviously, you got Jared Anderson versus George Aria. They're the heavyweights. Have you seen Jared Anderson?
I've heard of him. Is that the one they call him the baby or something?
Yeah, they call him like
Big Baby.
Big Baby or some shit like that. Yeah. Just pick who you think is gonna win that one.
I never seen him fight. I seen the highlight of
that one highlight of him walking that. Yeah.
So of course I got him.
Okay. And then you got Keyshawn Davis versus Anthony Yiggett. Yiggett is 26-2, and Keyshawn Davis is 7-0.
Ooh, that's gonna be good.
That's actually a pretty good step up for him.
On paper, that shit sounds good. I haven't never seen the other opponent.
Yeah. If you had to choose based off of the stat that I just gave you, what you got?
Man, fuck Keyshawn Davis, bro. I don't not like that motherfucker either. But I'm gonna go for the other motherfucker. I don't even know his name, but I'm gonna go for him.
On all 3 of these fights, I love rooting for kind of the people that for the person that people don't think is gonna win. So I'm gonna go with the opposite. I'm gonna go with
all the underdogs.
Yeah, all the underdogs. That's what I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna do the same thing because if you saw I didn't like how they were treating the other. See, that's what I'm talking about. I don't like that whole A side B side shit because I didn't like the way they was
the press conference.
Yeah, I didn't like how they was treating the other fighters like talking about. Oh, we should let y'all only have the mic on. No, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, what kind of disrespectful shit is that, bro? Y'all supposed to be neutral. Y'all ain't supposed to have
also knowing that what's his name, Yoshino doesn't speak English.
Exactly. Yeah, bro. That shit lame as fuck, bro. You trying to talk shit like, you know what I'm saying? You trying to clown somebody that don't even speak English, bro. Like, how lame is that, bro? See what I'm talking about? That's why I don't fuck. Like, certain motherfuckers, bro. Like, that shit was corny. He was like, that's the best you got? Whack. Like, bro, talk some shit to me. Oh, bro, SpongeBob looking motherfucker, bro. Fuck out of here. Like,
all right. We're gonna move past.
We're gonna wait for that, man. Soon, hopefully, one day we get that fight, man. I'm gonna rip the mic up, man.
We're gonna move on.
Turn right now. Shit, where he at? Where Ryan Garcia? What was it? All right.
Camera's right there.
I was right there. All right. There's only one camera. So
do you think the Crawford and Terrence? I read the note. I wrote. So for those of y'all listening, I wrote a note here, and it says Crawford versus Terrence.
We got a casual here, boys. We got a casual. We got him.
I meant to put Crawford versus
Spence.
Got him
in 4K.
Who you got?
See, that's a great matchup.
That's a great fight. That is a great fight.
But the way that shit's been going, where it's like it's on, it's off, it's on, it's off. I want to see it, but at the same time, I don't give a fuck no more. You feel me?
I still want to see it.
But it doesn't have that. Well, I mean, I guess it does, but
it's just
annoying though. You feel me? It's just annoying that we're like, it's so close, everything's closed, everything's almost signed, and then fight's over.
Yeah.
Fight's off. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't hype us up like that, man. Just fucking let us know when that shit's done. But on that,
for real, man, just announce that shit and don't give us no fucking rumors.
It's almost done.
But sometimes it's like sometimes it's like people that just hear shit.
Yeah. Hey, I understand. You know, y'all news crews
y'all get excited and shit.
And, you know, they get excited just like us.
They want to be the first ones to drop the news.
Yeah. So I dig it. You know what I'm saying? But
because when they do drop it and it actually gets made, they're gonna be like, oh, they heard it from. You know what I'm saying?
Like, get your news from here. They the first ones to say shit. You know what I'm saying? They know the scoop and shit.
Yeah.
So.
Like, they become a reliable source type shit.
So I understand.
Who you got though? If you had to choose and put money on it, who you got?
Man, that's tough. See, that's two fighters that got great resumes. They both fought some great fighters. Yeah. They both
fought the same fighters too.
Same fighters, different performances and all that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I got Crawford.
You got Crawford?
I got Crawford. You got Spence?
I like Spence.
I like Spence.
I like both.
Hey, hold on. I don't know. Should I say this? San Antonio?
Go ahead. I mean, shit.
Hey, when we was in San Antonio, Spence was not focused. He was up in that roof drinking. You know what I'm saying? I know he was some girls or something, but there was some girls. You know what I'm saying? If I'm champ, I got that big ass chain he had. I'll tell you, I covered him.
You saw him up there? I wasn't up there with you guys.
You guys
saw him up there?
Yeah, he was up there. He was out there drinking. You know what I'm saying? Chilling and shit.
When was that? That was last summer.
Yeah, last summer. That's why you remember the fight was supposed to happen.
That's interesting.
Last year around sometime. What was it? Later summer.
Yeah.
Because they were talking about and I remember his coach had an interview on that fight, and his coach was talking about he's in camp and this and that. Man, that motherfucker up in the roof drinking.
Hey, that's a little inside scoop for you guys.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, is he focused? Is he really focused?
So you got Crawford.
I got Crawford.
I think Crawford has a more of a lucid kind of ability. Errol Spence has more of a.
It's gonna be a dogfight.
He's a dog. Yeah, that's the thing. I think it's gonna come down to who got more dog in them. To be honest,
definitely.
Yeah, because they're both gonna land. They both got power.
Most definitely.
And it's gonna come down who can take it and who can fucking really bite down on their mouthpiece and go ham. Like when he fought Terrence Crawford, or it depends because Terrence Crawford is a tricky ass fucking fighter. When he frustrated fucking what's his name?
Sean Porter.
He frustrated Sean Porter and Errol Spence.
That shit was
pretty
crazy.
much just dogged it out with Sean
Yeah.
Porter. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was the different kind of like mentality they had in that fight, which was crazy. But again, Sean Porter fought Terrence Crawford after his loss to Errol Spence. So you don't know what.
Shout out to Sean Porter, man.
Oh, one of the greatest current fighters that recently retired, I guess.
Yeah.
One of the greatest fighters from this era.
He most definitely deserves his flowers, his respect for
Definitely.
sure. If y'all don't know, man, Sean Porter fought the best in the division.
He fought the best of the best.
Back to back.
I'm surprised he
fought Crawford and then he fought Spence and then he fought Crawford.
Yeah.
So you telling me these motherfuckers can't make that fight happen?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
dude, actually, now that I think about it, I'm surprised Sean Porter didn't spark that in that division.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He fought, bro. Hold on, let's pull that up.
It's just because Sean Porter is not a big name. You know what I'm saying?
Like we were
he's
talking
not like
about
a big attraction, like like a Ryan or a Tank. Even though like his fights are exciting, I ain't never seen a boring Sean Porter fight.
Oh, you never
You know what
will.
I'm saying? Sean Porter kind of fight, man. He kind of fight. And
Crawford, Spence, Ugas, Danny Garcia,
bro, that's like 4 champions.
Andre Berto, Keith Thurman, Adrian Broner, Kell Brook, Paulie Malignaggi.
Bro,
whoo, these are great fights.
And most of them were champ at the moment. You know what I'm saying? When he fought Keith Thurman was he was the most feared
undefeated,
man.
26-0.
He was the most feared in the welterweight division. He was the one to take the fight because Spence and Crawford didn't want to take that fight.
Yeah.
Sean Porter stepped up to the plate.
Dude, Sean Porter.
So
definitely living legend.
That's what we say, man. Win, lose, or draw, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? As long as you go ahead and put the best you can and put up perform for the people, man, they're gonna respect you. Real boxing fans gonna respect you because I hope we could. Hey, Sean Porter, if you seen this, man, I hope we could meet you one day and put some work in with you, man. You know what I'm saying? We would love to go ahead and work with you.
I'd like to be on your podcast, man.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta be on that podcast, man.
Yeah, his record was he's done now at 31-4, and dude, there's nothing to be ashamed of. That's you know what I mean? Like I said, he's got a great resume.
Exactly.
He
was world champion at one point. Man. You know what I'm saying?
Respect to him for sure.
He went out like he went out better than Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Because he fought somebody.
Last fight, yeah.
He fought all these fighters in their prime.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe the only one that wasn't is Paulie Malignaggi, but Paulie wanted that fight, so
he lost to Paulie, didn't he?
Did he?
Let me check.
Nah, he knocked Paulie the fuck out. He probably
yeah. He took it out of Paulie.
I was happy as hell in that day.
He lost to Kell Brook, Keith Thurman. Yo,
yeah,
Kell Brook, another great fighter.
Yeah, Kell Brook. Shit, he on that Oscar special right now.
Hey, he retired. I think he should be just careful with who he's got around him. That's all.
Nah, man, he need to smoke some weed or something. Stay away from the other shit, man. Hell no.
But
it's crazy. You know, it's crazy.
It's different out
there. A lot of fighters, man, they be on that powder shit for something.
Yeah.
Like,
well, it's because they get money, and coke is the whole is for the rich people and shit. They got somebody. He's got everybody. I feel like whoever falls in. Now, I'm not saying I'll do. I would. I'm saying like whoever falls into that is normally around another rich motherfucker who's done. You know what I mean? All right. So if I had to choose on that fight, Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. I'm gonna go with T-Bud too. I'm gonna go with T-Bud.
Even though, you know what I'm saying, like I said, he was.
But Errol Spence has a great chance of fucking winning that fight. Too.
Nah, see, look, that's a closer fight than Ryan and Davis because both of these fighters they've been tested. You know what I'm saying? They've tested themselves and they show they skill sets. Now it's like okay, we want to see them against. That's why it's like hard. Like even though I pick Bud and shit.
Big butt. That's what I heard. You talking about T-Bud?
T-Bud. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I was just saying Bud. But Spence still, he's still a dog.
Nah, yeah, definitely. I'm not counting either one of them out.
Nah.
No doubt. What's it called? All right, so next weekend.
That needs to be made.
Next weekend, going a little bit off topic from boxing. Not super off topic. It's still fighting. Next weekend. Oh, is this weekend?
Nah, it's this weekend.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Alex Pereira. How the fuck you say his last name? Alex
from Brazil.
Versus Izzy Adesanya.
Israel
Adesanya. Stylebender. Who you got on that?
I got my boy Alex, man. He already, bro. I don't even know why this fight's happening. He already beat him three times.
Four. He beat him 3 in the kickboxing and 1 in the UFC.
See, ain't even no point in this fight. People talking about, oh, Israel gonna do this and that. I'm like, bro, he gotta beat him at least. Well, if it's 4, then he really gotta beat him 4 more times.
But let me tell you
make
this.
it make sense.
But let me tell you this. He did clip him at the end of one of those rounds.
Hey, but he got him.
Do you think if he clips him earlier in a round, he could pull it off?
It just depends. Like, cause he had that fucking dog leash in the motherfucking press conference.
Who?
Fucking Israel. Talking about.
What you mean? He brought a dog leash?
Yeah, he had a dog leash on his shit. He's talking about, I'm a dog and I'm about to be
Hold
on leash.
Let me pull this shit.
Yeah.
Nah.
So if he's on that type of energy, if he clips him and he brings that, bro, I don't give a fuck how tired he is or whatever, bro, he got to swing on that motherfucking Brazilian. Because if not, he getting knocked out again. Bro, how many times he knocked him out already? Because I know he knocked him out twice in the kickboxing.
Oh, he did. I thought he was wearing, I seen that. I thought he was wearing a damn, a scarf.
Nah, that motherfucker came with talking about.
I'm a dog and I'm about to be unleashed.
Yeah.
But Adesanya is also a fucking anime lover, so that sounds like some shit that's in the anime. That's funny as hell.
But
so you got what round?
What round did he not?
He took him out in like the 4th or 5th last time. Fifth. It might have been the 5th.
I think so. I forgot.
Cause I think we were watching it. We watched it live.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a good ass fight.
That was a great fight.
It was a good ass fight.
Hell yeah. That was probably one of Izzy's most entertaining fights.
Nah, it was.
Yeah.
Nah, hey, Israel puts me to fucking sleep with all his other shit. That fight though, he gave my respect big time.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one.
But I don't know, man. Once you get whooped by a motherfucker 4 times already, I don't even think
that shit does something in your head.
Yeah, and then you get knocked out. How many times you knocked him out?
I think
he did
twice.
In the last fight.
Or 3 times.
Kickboxing. I think he did him like 3 times. Because one kickboxing was in decision or some shit. Oh, it was a draw. No, they had a draw in one of them.
That's it. Oh, they had a draw in one of them?
I think. That's why they had all this rematch and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I know they have been. Let me see.
But hey, man, both of them some animals. You know what I'm saying? They're both some beasts and shit. Even though Israel is born as a motherfucker, hey man, teach me something else again.
How many times did Izzy lose to Pure? Has defeated Adesanya 3 times. 2 in kickboxing. And, okay, so this is their this is their 4th fight. Yeah. So he's knocked him out twice.
Yeah.
One of the fights in kickboxing was a decision. Then the one was that one knockout, and then the last one was in the MMA. UFC. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, you get knocked out by somebody twice, bro.
Dude, the crazy thing about this fucking fight was that leading up to the last one, obviously there was Izzy used to talk about that defeat, right? He used to be like, "Oh, that dude's just gonna be some guy that at a bar and be like, I beat him one time." And it's like, yo, he literally came back
and beat you
like a fucking boogeyman.
That shit was crazy.
But hey, I'm excited to see it tomorrow. I didn't know, dude. This literally, I didn't even know this fight was set for real until like it kind of popped up this week on my feed and stuff.
But you know what, guys, man, I don't know about y'all, cause I know there's like fans that are just boxing fans, and then there's fighters are just MMA fans. And I'm like, bro, why y'all like both of them? Like,
I like both of them,
bro, because 1 week you're gonna have a good boxing match. Like right now, boxing doing some good shit. Like, MMA be having some good shit. And I'm like, bro, I like seeing both of them shit. I just like seeing a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Don't fucking, man, even if wrestling was still, like wrestling back in the early 2000s, I'll probably still be watching that motherfucker.
WWE?
Hell yeah.
I mean, it still be popping. I be looking at them clips. They be kind of entertaining.
No cap.
They be entertaining.
I think WrestleMania just came, and I saw Rey Mysterio with his son and shit. That was pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
I can't believe Rey still
Shout out Rey Mysterio.
One of the GOATs. You know what I'm saying?
Masvidal and Burns this weekend?
I got
Alex?
Yeah, most definitely.
What about Burns and Masvidal?
Man, my boy Gilbert Burns knock Masvidal
that's who I got.
Fuck out,
yeah,
man.
that's who I got for sure.
And I used to fuck with Masvidal, but it's just like, I don't know, man. He changed over time where it's like, okay, you cool, you know what I'm saying? He a shit talker, all this, but he don't back it up, man. And I feel like he's not focused. Yeah, he's never been focused. Cause even now, I feel like he's out at clubs and shit. You see the fucking embedded and shit.
Oh, I haven't watched it.
He's more focused on going out some other shit. He's out in Trump's fucking election joint, all this other shit. But
I feel like he kind of fell into the I'm gonna do whatever to get some fucking more noise on what I'm doing. Yeah,
and
like when he came out with that Versace robe, and he said, I think he quoted, he was like, "I'll never come out looking like with a fucking robe on or some shit," and then he did it.
Yeah,
I was like, what the fuck?
But I don't know, man. I mean, Miles Morales been beaten by some of the best in his division, so it's like I don't see him coming back. I don't ever see him touching gold. Some people talking about, oh, he'll beat Leon. I'm like, hell no, bro. Leon beat the man that whooped his ass twice.
Dude,
Leon
I think
what'd his ass twice.
What do you think about that fight? Dude, that was a good ass fight. Leon versus what's his fucking name? Usman.
Great fight. Both of them.
Both of them were really good fights. Yeah, both of them were great fighters for sure.
Most definitely.
I didn't like Usman for a long time.
But
he grew on me. That motherfucker grew on me.
But Usman, see, I didn't like Usman until he fought Masvidal for the second time. Because even the first one, remember, he was holding and just stumping on his fucking feet.
Yeah.
It was like this boy.
And that next one knocked him the fuck out.
And then I feel like if Usman would have come out like that versus Leon, it might have been a different story. But it's just like we say, styles make fights, man.
But also like you were talking about earlier, once someone knocks you the fuck out,
exactly,
it's like you start thinking about everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And see, after the second fight with well, no. We talking about Usman versus Leon.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking like Usman Masvidal, but
this motherfucker be thinking about the wrong fights every time we talk about fights. There's a lot of fights right now.
There's a whole lot of fights, man. But yeah, Gilbert Burns got that shit. That's my boy. You feel me? That's twin. Yeah.
I was. Oh, okay. And then last one, man. Raul Rosas Jr.
Hey.
The young Mexican in the UFC, the youngest Mexican in the UFC. Shout outs to him, man.
Hey, not only shout outs to him, but shout outs to that female one, the female
Alex Grasso. I think that's her name. Let me look it up.
Her cute ass, you know what I'm saying? If you watching, what's up, girl? Hey, you could choke me.
Nah, you gotta say it in Spanish.
She speaks English.
Yeah, she speaks English.
So she knows handling.
Alex Grasso, that's her name. Yeah.
I think that's every MMA boxer's crush right now. Nah, there's a lot of cute girl fighters. I remember growing up, man. Everybody had like soccer players had like female soccer players they could like crush on, and female basketball players and all this type of shit. And boxing, they didn't have nobody, man. They ain't got shit. I mean, now they starting to grow a little bit. Shout out to women's boxing, man. I'm really happy that our females are getting, because I love boxing. You know what I'm saying? Boxing is
women and men, like women and men don't matter.
Yeah. I mean, no, I'm saying like I'm glad that women's boxing is getting the spotlight now. You feel me? And more females are starting to get like a nice little shine out of it. You feel me?
For sure.
So shout outs to them female boxers out there, man. We got much love for y'all.
The female fighters, yeah, they're great. And I think the ones in
like what's her name on the Puerto Rican one when she fought
MMA or boxing?
Boxing.
Puerto Rican one?
The one that's with Jake Paul and
shit. You talking about
Serrano,
yeah. Amanda Serrano?
Yeah, her last fight when she fought that one British
woman. Katie what's her dad's last name?
Katy Perry.
Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor. Yeah. Dude, that
fight
hold
on. Serrano's a great fighter, but she ain't beating my baby.
Who?
Alicia
Begmeyer? Bomb. Alicia Bomb Beringmeyer.
Hey, y'all be having some crazy ass last names, man.
Bro, let me double check that shit real quick before I sound stupid. I know her nickname is Bomb.
Alicia, I know her first name is Alicia.
Bam Gardner.
Yeah.
Alicia the Bomb Bam Gardner. She should come on the Garden podcast.
But see, them two right there, that'd be a great fight.
Are they in the same weight?
Oh, yeah.
Super
I
featherweight?
think Alicia's
Bigger.
one weight class above her.
Yeah, cause she just fought. What's her name?
She fought on the one Mexican shorty. She just became undisputed, I think.
I'm trying to pull it up here. It's not pulling up for some reason.
And then we got the flyweight. What's her name? Sinestra Estrada.
Oh,
Sinestra.
Sir Estrada. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout outs to her too, man. She's really
She
doing her
just
thing.
became undisputed too. So shout out to y'all ladies out there, man. Keep doing your thing. You know, we supporting y'all. We love y'all, and keep putting on great fights, man. That's what we need. That's what boxing needs. Like I said, anything boxing, I love it. So
No doubt.
and
No
even
doubt.
MMA. You know what I'm saying? We love MMA. We love all kinds of styles here. You know, we support over everything. So
We went off track from Raul Rosas Jr.
oh yeah. Shout out to my boy, man. A lot of folks be talking about him because you know the way he looks or whatever, but that kid, he has a lot of potential
A
to
lot of
be
potential.
a great fighter, and not only a great fighter but a superstar.
Bro,
I feel like
from the moment I saw him on the screen to like now, you see there's a major difference on
Yeah.
like you could tell that he's invested his money back into his training.
most definitely.
Like I think he said like, yeah, I got the 50 G's. I'm gonna buy a
Yeah.
minivan so we can go to training now
Yeah,
all together.
yeah.
I'm like, yo, that's fucking
That's how it
dope.
should be.
Yeah, that was
You feel me?
awesome. Yeah, that was really
So
cool.
I wish nothing but the best for that kid, and shit, maybe one day we'll meet him because
Yeah.
he's staying in Florida, right?
No,
Nah,
nah. He I think he's in California.
he in California.
Yeah.
I swear I thought he was in Florida. Either way,
You
know
think
what I'm
about
saying?
somebody. You think about somebody else, man.
My bad. I be thinking about everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, that's all the fights we got on the list for today.
Well,
We'll do another.
What about
Who?
what you think about what happened to 6ix9ine?
Oh, quick little recap on what happened in 6ix9ine recently. What do I think, or what do you think?
All right, look, if you was walking into the bathroom and you see 6ix9ine getting jumped like that, you stopping it?
First of all, I don't get involved in no one's business because I'm not gonna get hurt over it. Well, I don't know what the fuck is going on. He could have fucking fucked that dude's bitch or something, and I'm not
But
gonna get
mean,
involved. You know what I mean? So I'm not, without knowing what's going on. Hell no, I'm not jumping in. The fuck, I don't care who you are, unless you're my brother. Like unless you're my brother or somebody I know, I'm gonna jump in, no questions asked. But if you're a stranger, unless you're like it's like a guy beating a woman, I'm gonna jump in. But if it's a guy beating a guy, I'm gonna be like, shit, I don't know what he did to him. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Unless he's
I feel
like literally about to kill the dude, I'll be like, all right, hey, bro, like chill, right? You about to kill somebody. You know what I mean? But other than that, I wouldn't jump in my opinion. What about you?
Nah, I feel you.
Yeah.
But
You think he deserved to get jumped like that? Truthfully.
yeah, I mean he, 6ix9ine on some bullshit and shit. But I feel like, I mean, it was gang related because them folks were like Lion Kings or whatever, and that's part of what I'm saying, they were affiliated with the Bloods that he what I'm saying, he did all that bullshit with. So yeah, it was most
I
definitely.
didn't know that.
Yeah, it was most definitely some shit like that. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying, karma. That's all I gotta say.
That's really the big one.
Like,
It's just karma coming just back around.
it's fucked up, but I mean, look at him now. And now he doing like fucking religious music or some shit.
Oh, what?
He even changed his whole thing. Yeah, he's making like like some fucking.
I seen that he dropped a song.
Yeah,
I didn't listen to it.
it's nice. I fuck with it.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'll listen to it after
Smooth.
this.
It's more like that
Like-
Shakira soccer joint,
Nah.
the Waka Waka.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he doing some shit like that now. So
In
it's
Spanish?
Like, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So I feel like
You saw that one video where he was like, no, nadie, nadie. Why did he say? He's like, nadie ayuda a la pobre como 6ix9ine. Yo, he was drunk as hell.
Yeah.
Nah, he's
So
wild.
I don't know. Maybe he needed that. You feel me? Like maybe he needed that to like be like, okay.
Hey, honestly, I know this is gonna sound
Sometimes
crazy,
you
but
need an ass whooping.
but him getting jumped like that actually brought him back to relevancy.
Okay.
Yeah. Now they probably shit. You never know. That shit could have been. I don't think that shit was fake. I saw the video on Twitter.
He got
No,
fucked
yeah,
up.
he was getting fucked. Like he was getting, dude. I saw this dude get his stomped on his chest. Like,
all right, let's say you walk in, you see that motherfucker stomp on his rib like that.
dude, the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm same thing. Dude, I'm not getting involved in no one's business when it comes to that because man on man, it's like, dude could like look at me and be like, what the fuck, and like maybe have a knife or something. Now I'm getting hurt for what?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
But
if it, like I said, if it was like I will protect a woman. Like, you know, if a woman was getting jumped by a dude, or if there was two girls on girls, I'd be like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't think I should get involved.
Hey man, fuck them folks that they see a woman get hit and they don't do shit about it.
That's crazy.
I've seen too many videos. It's like a crowd.
Yeah.
Like nobody does shit.
Nobody steps in or nothing.
Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
Bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm fucking that motherfucker up. Like, you got me fucked up.
Yeah, I don't think there should be any.
And I don't give a fuck what the bitch does to you, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of folks be like, oh, what if she hits you? I'm like, bro, you a man, bro. Walk that shit away. Like, you know
walk
what I'm
away.
saying?
Yeah.
That's all you could do. You know what I'm saying? Record, bro. We got phones. You know what I'm saying? Have evidence in case she does do some shit to you.
What do you think?
I mean, she bring a knife out or some shit. Yeah, punch that shit.
Wait, what do you think when Dana White slapped his wife on New Year's?
Man, Dana should be charged, bro. Dana should be canceled. I ain't gonna lie to you,
man. He got canceled a little bit, but he came back.
Nah, but see, that's the thing. It's like, I ain't trying to bring race into this, but you know what I'm saying? What they call Floyd? They call Floyd a woman beater 24/7. I ain't hear no Dana's being called. No, hold on, I ain't gonna lie. They do be calling.
They called him a woman beater
because he on the slap shit.
He really leaned into that bitch too. Boom. He was too excited about his power slap show.
Yeah.
He was like, I want to be a part of this shit too. Hell nah.
He trying to be a power slap champ. So he's practicing on his wife and shit.
Bro, what did you think about that power slap thing?
Hey, but Dana, if you want to invite us to your shows, we'll be more happy to go. So. Nah. Hell nah.
Power slap. You fucking with power slap?
Fuck no, man. That shit dumb as hell.
I saw this one that was kind of entertaining.
It's entertaining, bro, but it's like...
It's dumb, but it's entertaining.
Bro, you losing brain cells because of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because you're like, you're gonna get knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't really like...
Yeah.
But I saw this one dude, they were like talking shit, and it was entertaining. He just like slapped the other dude, and then slapped the other dude. But it's weird. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna go too far. But if it does, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna just keep watching the clips on Instagram. I know I ain't paying for that shit, but I'll watch the clips on Instagram here and there.
Facts.
But that's it, man. That's it. We're done with all the fights that are coming up this weekend, and we're gonna do another one of these. I kind of like these, man. We'll do another little boxing talk. See what and MMA talk, because you know there's some big MMA fights coming up this week, this year. Facts. Hopefully Connor's return.
Oh,
what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's fighting Michael Chandler at the end of Tough.
Yeah.
Shit. We'll talk about that a little bit more when we get to it. But guys, thank you for tuning in, man. This is the Garden Podcast, whether you listen to it on YouTube or Spotify. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. I'm here with my man, MB.
Yeah, man. Y'all be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends.
Yeah.
And drop a comment down below, man, if y'all want me to come back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go ahead and say, bring Almighty back, you know.
Yeah. Put that in the comments. If you made it this far in the podcast.
If y'all don't want me to come back, I'm still going to come back. So.
Guys,
just drop a comment, though.
If you made it this far in the podcast, make sure to leave a comment that you made it this far. Whether you want MB to come back or not, make sure to let us know. Keep watering those plants. Keep planting those new seed, guys. And we'll see you guys next time on the Garden Podcast. God bless.
Yes, sir.
That's a wrap.